Hello and welcome to Check It Out with Rich. We are at Clear Creek State Park. It is in the same group as Cook Forest State Park, and they are both state parks in Pennsylvania. It's along the Clarion River. Once we get down over the hill, that's where the main park is. The office is behind me to the right. The park has 1,901 acres. There are 22 cabins. They're rustic cabins. There is no running water inside. They do have gas furnaces, I believe. There are 2 yurts and 52 campsites, 42 of which have electric. So we're just going to do a review on a campground. So let's head on down the hill and check it out. Okay, this is the first group of rustic cabins. As you can tell, these are a little smaller. You'll see on the other one, on the other loop, they do have some bigger ones. Okay, and behind me is the nature center. And if you show down here, Beck, you can see the other cabins. Okay, one of the other nice amenities they have here is I'll show you in a second. You can be Smokey the Bear for a day. Yeah, these cabins aren't too bad. They're a little closer together. Let's see, straight ahead here is the shower house. There are 3 shower houses here, one in each of the cabin loops and one in the campground loop. Got some people there. I don't know if they're coming in, staying for a while or what. Now with the shower houses, I don't know if you can still do it, but I used to camp up on top of the hill in the state forest, and I'd come down here and it cost like $2 for a shower. I don't know if they still do that here or not.
I think they do. It's just a little more than $2.
Yeah.
Like Oli Bowl's 4.
4?
Yeah.
Okay. The park also offers 25 miles of hiking trails, which is pretty good. And the longest is 8 miles, and that is a tobacco trail. They have another one that's 4 miles. I forget the name of it. Okay, this is a map of all the CCC camps in Pennsylvania. And as you can see, there are quite a few. Okay, this is behind cabin 20. I'm not sure if it's an old spring house or a cold cellar or what, but it's pretty neat. Okay, we're entering the other loop for the cabins. And these ones are a little nicer, a little bigger. Some of them have actually have pretty nice porches on them. There's a shower house with a playground behind it. I used to come here years ago, and mostly I rented cabins here. They're real nice. They're right along the river. And at that time, they used to supply firewood. You had to split it up, but sometimes it was split. Now you have to buy it or bring your own. Another shot of the playground. And the river is right beyond that. Okay, here's cabins 11 and 12.
Oh, look, they have a gym too, but they have a truck cap one here.
And they actually have their own little outhouse between the two of them. Okay, the yurts are this way, so let's go check them out. Okay, here's the yurts. They're pretty nice. They have a nice big deck on the back of them. Got a water hydrant. Yeah, real nice deck overlooking the Clarion River. And there's the river down there. And this section of the Clarion River is a National Scenic River. It is beautiful to canoe. Wonder if that's a bathroom. You get a little fire ring, a barbecue grill, and the river trail. You can see the yellow blazes on the trees. The river trail continues on this way. I wonder if that's a restroom. Guess the only way to tell is to open the door. Let's open the door and see. Yep. Yeah, they got a outhouse in there. That's nice. I call it an outhouse.
Just one.
Just one?
But that's nice for these two.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, this cabin here is the one I rented probably 3 or 4 times. I always tried to get this one just because it was right on the river. And this is cabin number 23. And you're back away from everybody too. And I don't know if you can see, but there is a, let's see, right there, there's a fire ring, and you have a water hydrant. Yeah, this brings back a lot of memories. Yeah, at least 3 or 4 times I rented this one. And there's the river. The door was locked, but we looked in through the windows, and they haven't changed. I think I was here in the late 80s, early 90s, and it hasn't changed much. Okay, and this one is cabin 21. I stayed here at least once. It might be twice. I can't remember. It was at least one time I stayed in this one.
This one looks like it's handicap accessible.
Yes. And the only reason I stayed in this one is because I couldn't get 23. But what a view off the porch. You know, here's the rest of them. This is number 19, I guess 18. And there is only one, except for the ones that are up on a hill, that isn't along the river. And that is this one, which we'll get a number in a second. Yeah, 17 is the only one that's not on the side of the river. Although, it is pretty nice. Got a lot of room for the kids to play. And this is the rest of them. All are nice. I just always preferred that 23. It seemed like it was tucked back out of the way. Okay, let's get over to Campground and we'll check those sites out. I can't remember if I mentioned it or not, but all the cabins have propane heat. And the bigger ones, I'm not sure about the smaller cabins, but the bigger cabins have fireplaces inside, which is pretty nice. That might be why the state quit supplying firewood. Okay, now to get back to the reason we came here, the campground review. So, all right, we are here. This is the campground host site, which is pretty nice.
Full hookup.
Yes, full hookup here, by the way. This is the only site that is full hookup. And they also sell firewood. There's a courtesy box. The bundles are $5. Bags, which I don't see. Oh, okay, there are bags, are $5 for, looks like kindling, fire starter. Large rack 45, small rack 15. So $15 each section, $45 a section, 15 each. And in case you're wondering, you don't get the whole rack for $15. And then here's the dump station. And there's the small cabins. Go that way to exit the park and go that way to get to the river. And there is, I don't know if you can see it, there is an amphitheater over here. And then right by the wood is the fire hydrant to fill up. And this would be a tight turn getting in here to the dump station. I don't know if this is the only dump station they have.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, because it looks like that is going to take your air conditioning unit for a spin.
Yes. Yeah, it's not too,
Big rig friendly.
yeah, with the branches. And then your other bigger cabins are straight ahead up that one-lane bridge, and that's also where the dumpsters are. All right, this is site 26. It's not too bad. I just don't like those branches hanging down. It's fairly long though. You're right next to the host. And then these sites here, there's a lot going on here. It's hard to tell which really is what actually, how you park in them. A couple of them you can tell pretty easy, but this is a cluster. Now see, there's a sign here saying 25 electric, and then
Electrical box says 25.
and there's your electrical box over there. So I don't know. I don't know. Interesting. Now you come over here. Here's site 24. This is electric. It's not too bad of a site. I don't see a curb back there, but you can pull back pretty far. Then here's another site for 25. I wonder if this is a group site. Because there's another sign that says 25. Because right there's the electric for 25.
Well, this one's 24 and the electrical box is way over there.
Yeah, that's weird. But Becky just pointed out, here's site 24. There's your post. There is your picnic table fire ring. And over here is your pedestal.
But this sign also says 24.
Yeah, so 24. I don't know if you pull in here sideways, if it's somewhat of a pull through for a small rig. I don't know. Kind of confusing. Okay, this is 23. It's not too bad. A little bit of a lean to the right.
There's another water fill up.
And then this is site 22. And there are pit toilets back there. And then 21, handicap site. And then 20, which is also a handicap site. And I guess these are walk-in. There is electric though. So this is 19. I guess these are tent sites. They're not? Okay. So you would pull through the grass to get into here. I would not be pulling a very heavy rig if it's raining. Okay, here's 18. Also electric. Here's 17, electric. And 16. Yeah, if these are for, well, these are for campers, but I would definitely not pull anything real big in here. And then it looks like 15 and 14. Yeah, strange. There's no driveways, no nothing going in. Okay, this is sites 29 and 30. We came down this way where we was talking about that site 25. Yeah, this area is kind of funky. And here's the other post for site 29. So 29 goes from here over to that side. And then that pedestal straight ahead by the picnic table, I believe, is 25, which covered, looked like 3 picnic tables to me. Okay, this is site 1. You better have a very small camper. It's a little bit of a hill. Anything too big, you're not getting in here. Okay, number 2 isn't too bad. Fairly long. I'm pretty sure we can fit in here without any issues. We're at 35 foot. And all these are electric. And this is 3. We can also definitely fit in here. No low branches to worry about. This is 4. We could definitely fit in here. Just you got some low branches to worry about. Looks like somebody's already been gnawing at them. And same way with 5. It's not a bad site level. Just you have some branches. And 6 isn't too bad either. Nice and deep. Then 7 isn't too bad. You have that branch there to deal with. Going to scratch up the side of your camper. Not a bad site though. A little bit on a slant going back. So if you have a real long camper, your front end's going to be very close to the ground. Okay, number 8, pretty good. Nice and long. Nice big site. Same way with 9. The only problem with 9 is there is no driveway, gravel driveway going in. So during wet times, it may get a little mushy. And then back here is 10, where the truck camper is, which looks like a nice site. And next to it is 11 also. 11 also. 11 with electric. No gravel driveway going to these. The same way with number 12. 12, it's pretty rough, definitely uneven. It's all over the place. But for a short camper, it's a nice spot. And then 13, definitely a very short camper, tent, whatever. You're not getting anything super big in here. One being you have branches overhead too. But look at that river. Here is your second car parking. And then we'll go across the bridge and get the other sites. Okay, I guess that gives you something to think about while you're here. Flooding, and if you got a site that doesn't have a gravel driveway, mudding. Okay, and this is the shower house for the campers. I forgot to mention the section we just went through is not pet friendly. This side is.
See, now this one you can shower for $4 a person. For non-pet.
Oh, okay. So
Must want you to stay out of that.
yeah, so this must be the only one you can do it in. All right, we got more people at these sites, so it's gonna be hard filming. So this is 32. You're not getting much of a camper in here. This is electric and pet friendly. And then 33 is the same. Okay, I'm not going to film these. There's campers on these sites. So 34 is the same. It's electric. There's a pop-up on it now. You can probably get a 15-footer or so in there. And 35, it's electric also. A little wonky the way the camper's in there. But you're not getting anything super big. That looks like maybe a 22-footer or so. So you'd be good up to maybe 25.
Oh, we've got to fit here in this spot.
Yep. And then 36, I can show this one. Here's 36. It's not too bad. I don't think it would pull our camper in here though. It's not bad. You get a good 30-footer in here. And 37, we can get ours in here. I just don't like it's on a little bit of a hill going back. Okay, 38, there's a camper on it, so I'm not going to show it. Hi guys.
How you doing today?
Not too bad, you?
Living the dream.
Okay, I forget where I left off at. We were at site 38 and just got done talking to the couple there, Tom and Bev. They got a brand new Montana, their first trip out and actually first trip here, so they're enjoying themselves. Their site is, he has a 35-foot camper and it fits in there pretty good. He's got plenty of room for his truck, so that's definitely a nice site for a larger camper. Okay, next one is 39, and I'll show you this one. Okay, this one isn't bad. You have a little bit of a dips going down, but it's definitely doable. And the nice thing is there's nobody on your party side. Yeah, this one's a definite. It's a nice big site. As long as your jacks don't hit coming up. Okay, then back here are a couple primitive sites. These are used a lot by canoeists coming down doing overnighters on the Clarion River.
Oh, so that must be what the CC means, canoe.
Is that what they all are?
No, just two of them, CC01, CC02.
Okay, that's back here then. Okay, so this is site 40. Nice big site. You can actually get a camper in here if you wanted to.
No electric back here.
Yeah, there's no electric back here. And then here's 41, not too bad. Down the hill a little bit. And then back here are some sites for the canoeist. Now I don't know if they have to reserve this or just pull in, first come, first served, or what. Okay, and these are the canoe sites. Like I said, I'm pretty sure you have to reserve this. I don't think you can just pull in. But there's one here, which is actually a pretty nice site, and it's C1. And then back here, I don't know if you can see the picnic table, but that is the other site, which would be C2. It is quite beautiful. Some houses or camps across the river. Okay, here is site 42, another tent site, non-electric. And it's not too bad of a site. Get some afternoon sun to help dry things out. See a couple trees there you can put a hammock up on. Okay, this is site 43. It's electric. It's not too bad of a site, pretty long, level, and nobody on your party side. The only thing I wouldn't like about it is at night, cars coming down and shining directly back. Okay, this is site 38. This was Tom and Bev's site. So you can see it's not too bad of a site. It slopes up a little bit towards his front end, but it's not a bad site. Beautiful camper he has there. It's actually the same layout as ours, just a couple things are different. Okay, now we're going to go up the hill to the tent sites. I stayed up here a couple times years ago. The sites aren't really that great. Here's site 53. This is where you park. And then I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a firing and picnic table up there. A tent, you'd have to put a tent. There is a flat area right there straight ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, here's site 52. Same thing, your parking area is down here, and up above is a small area with fire ring. It's behind that rock to the right of the picnic table, and a small pad for your tent. Beautiful with the rocks though.
Isn't Pennsylvania famous for its rocks? Don't they call it Rocksylvania on
That's
the AT?
that's on the Appalachian Trail. Okay, and here is 51. Yes, 51, same thing. Parked down below. Your site is up above with a small tent. Yeah, you're not putting a huge tent or anything, but it's doable. And then here's 50, same thing. Looks like you have a little bigger pad on this one, but you park down below and camp up above. They actually have a newer picnic table on this one. Yeah, there is a lot bigger pad lengthwise. It's not real deep. Okay, here's 49, same setup. Pretty small for a tent. Yeah, with your fire ring there, yeah, it's pretty small for a tent. it'll work for something small, but. And here's the Clear Creek Trail and Oxshoe Trail. I think the Oxshoe Trail is like a nature trail or something.
Yeah, there's a information station.
Yeah. And our truck is straight ahead. And of course they got pick up after yourself, please. Okay, here's site 48. And these sites are a little closer to the parking area. So it's not too bad of a site. It's just there's really only one place you can pop a tent, and that's straight ahead here. You can't get a hammock in between those two trees. And then here's 47, which is about the same way. You're limited on tent options. You think they would put some nice 12 by 12 or 14 by 14 pads in here. And then this is 46. This is actually a pull through where you pull in through here and then you can come up here, it looks like, or just back into this spot. But this isn't too bad. You have a little more options for a tent. You got a flat spot right here. You got a couple options for a hammock. Pretty level though, it's nice. And we have water right here. Is a hydrant. Now, doesn't that look like the perfect spot to wash dishes? Okay, Beck, what do you think?
Nice.
Nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful park. I don't think we missed anything. They do have frisbee golf here. There's a very nice day use area. Maybe we'll stop on the way up and just get a quick picture and put it in a video. I actually forgot about this until we were driving out, but this is a day use area. So there's a nice little bridge over there. And you get to drive through the water, just don't fall off the dam. Yeah, I don't think we missed anything. The only thing I wish they had was more spots for bigger rigs. Yeah, we're kind of limited. But all in all, this is a beautiful park. I would have to say, out of all the state parks I've ever been to, this is probably one of the nicest ones just for scenery. You've seen a drive down here. The drive down here from the park office is just beautiful, you know, with the rocks and the trees and everything. But yeah, I don't think we forgot anything. So if you ever want to come here, hopefully this helps you out picking out a site. Like I said, there's not too many for big rigs. And this area we're walking through now is where 25 is. This is confusing. You pull in here in the middle of the night, you might have to move in the morning. So, all right, so thanks for checking it out, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.